In this video in the on-demand training series, I would like to walk you through the different steps in putting together a ProDSS system. So the first step is to order the handheld itself. So there's two different options when you order the handheld. There's a GPS option and a non-GPS option. One thing to keep in mind is that you can never upgrade a non-GPS handheld to a GPS handheld. So if you do have need for GPS, or if you'll need GPS in the future, you will want to go ahead and get the GPS handheld. So the second step to ordering your ProDSS system is to order a cable. So there are two different types of cables with the ProDSS, or that will work with the ProDSS. There are cables that have user replaceable sensors, such as this 4-port ProDSS cable here. So this cable you can plug in any or connect any ProDSS sensor in any sensor port, because these sensor ports are universal. This ProDSS 4-port cable also comes with an optional depth sensor that is mounted up here. If there is no depth sensor, then this little portion at the top will not be part of the cable assembly. These cable assemblies are available in up to 100-meter lengths. So this is the ProDSS 4-port cable. We also have cable assemblies that have the sensor actually built into the cable assembly. So this is an integrated cable. So we have the kind with user replaceable sensors, and then this is a kind that does not have user replaceable sensors. So this is a ProDSS ODO-CT cable assembly. It features a built-in conductivity cell at the top of the cable, or the top of the probe here. And then we also have an optical DO sensor that is at the bottom portion, is right here. It also features a built-in thermistor as well for measuring temperature. So this cable is available in up to 100-meter lengths, but there is no depth option with these cables. We also have a cable assembly that has a built-in ODO sensor, so it doesn't have a built-in conductivity sensor like the ODO-CT does. So this Pro ODO cable assembly is also available in lengths up to 100 meters. Then for the lab, we have the optical BOD probe. So this has a stir bar on it, which is what is needed for EPA compliance reporting of your BOD measurements. So this will work with the ProDSS if you need to make those measurements in the lab. And then there are other ProDSS or cables that will work with the ProDSS available, but these are some that I wanted to go over. And now, if you do have a cable that does feature user replaceable sensors, we will cover the sensor options in step 3. So now the third step in ordering or putting together your ProDSS system is to order sensors if you do have a cable that does have user replaceable sensors, such as the 4-port cable. So if you have a cable such as the ProDSS ODO-CT that has integrated or built-in sensors, you don't need to order separate sensors. So this is only for cables that have user replaceable sensors. The first sensor that you would want to order would be the conductivity temperature sensor. This is a critical sensor to order because it does have the built-in thermistor here at the bottom. So this ProDSS 4-port cable here does not have a built-in thermistor anywhere. So in order to get accurate readings for your other measurements, such as dissolved oxygen and pH, you would want to have an accurate temperature sensor installed. So get the conductivity temperature sensor in order to ensure that your measurements are accurate. And it does have the conductivity cell up here for measuring conductivity and salinity, specific conductance, parameters like that. As far as our other sensor options, we have turbidity that is available. We also have a dissolved oxygen sensor that has an optical, that features optical sensing technology. So this is another sensor that we have available. This does have lots of benefits over the conventional electrochemical sensors, where you have to stir your sensor. You have to change the membrane on the tip of the sensor a lot more often than you do with optical. So we do have the optical DO, with the ProDSS. We also have some ISEs available as well for the ProDSS. So this is a nitrate sensor. We also have ammonium and chloride sensors. And then we have the pH ORP sensor if you would like to measure those parameters. And we also have a pH only sensor if you have no need to measure ORP. So these are some of the sensor options that are available to you. Just keep in mind that you will want to order a conductivity temperature sensor with especially the 4-port ProDSS cable, because it doesn't have that built-in temperature sensor in it. So now in the last step in putting together your ProDSS system, I would like to cover the accessories that are available. So we have different calibration solutions that we have. We have pH 4, 7, and 10 buffers for calibrating pH. We have different conductivity solutions that are available as well that go all the way from 1,000 up to 100,000 standard. We have Zobel solution for calibrating the ORP sensor, and then we have turbidity standard for calibrating the turbidity sensor. So some other accessories that we have, if you are doing any sort of groundwater investigation, we do have flow cells that are available that the ProDSS bulkhead and sensors will fit into. This is for a 4-port sensor or 4-port cable. We have a tripod that you can use to, it screws into the back of the handheld, and this can be used to kind of prop up the handheld on a bench top. We have some different cases that are available. This is the large hard-sided case, and it has space to fit not only the handheld but also a 30-meter cable, 4-port cable with the bulkhead as well. So that is the large hard-sided case. We also have a small hard-sided case that it fits either a 1 or 4-meter cable as well as the handheld, and it also includes a slot for the flow cell, which the large case does not include. We have, if you are a customer that would like to have a clean guard and calibration cup for your calibrations, so you have one guard for calibrating and one guard that you actually take into the field, you can order those as an extra accessory if you would like. But these do come with the cable. So this is a 4-port guard and cup, and this would come with the 4-port cable. Some replacement things that we have available include a replacement lithium-ion battery pack, a replacement sensor or sensor cap for your ODO sensor, and then replacement sensor modules for the pH, pH ORP, ammonium, nitrate, and chloride sensors. So these are just some of the accessories that are available that you'll want to keep in mind when ordering your ProDSS system, as well as replacement things that you may need throughout the life of your ProDSS system. It's always a good step when you're ordering a handheld system is to order a handheld. So keep that in mind.
Yep.
So now in the last step in the next step, I would like to show you, oh my gosh, thought lunges. So we have pH 4, 7, and 10 buffers. You can get those in different quantities, so you could just get a box of 6 buffers of one buffer type or a combination of them, so a mix of them. I really don't know why I need to talk about that, because it's not really necessary.